So this is part of my excellent numbering system on the study guide, and I hope you truly appreciate the fact that I can count. This one, we've done a lot like this, so you should honestly be pretty good with this. It's giving me the value of tan of an angle, and it tells me that sine is less than 0, so let's say that means that sine is equal to a negative number. I'm going to rewrite that in a way that kind of makes a little bit more sense to me. So I got tan is 12/5 and sine is negative. They want me to find cosine and to find sine of this same angle. So there's a couple things that I'm going to do here. I know that tan is O over A. So what I'm going to do is draw, ooh, that's a really straight line. Draw a right triangle. It doesn't really matter my scale. I got theta. I got opposite is 12. And adjacent is not A, but 5. So I'm not going to show the work, but you can use Pythagorean theorem to say, oh, that this guy's 13. It's also Pythagorean triple. You should probably know that from geometry, although it's not used as much as a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Anyway, so now I have a triangle, and I can figure out what sine and cosine are of this triangle. But the piece that I need to account for is that the sine is negative. So I do my acronym, thing. All students take, it's an S, calculus, or whatever else helps you remember that. So I got all students take calc. So what that tells me is that in this quadrant, all of them are positive, all sine, cosine, tan. You can say, all right, so we got tan. I can see that that's 12/5, so that's positive. But, oh, sine is negative. So no, I'm not in that quadrant. Blank, blank, blank. So let's come over here. There, sine's positive. I can tell sine's negative here, so I know I'm not in that quadrant. When I get down to here, well, that's where tan is positive. Ooh, that's good. Tan's positive here. Notice tan's the only one that's positive there. So that means that sine is going to be negative. So this quadrant here matches up with that being positive and this being negative. So I'm in that quadrant. So I can circle this. We're in quad 3. So now I just use my triangle. So I use my triangle and I use this, knowing that I'm in quadrant 3. So my sine of theta is equal to, well, it's opposite over hypotenuse, so it's 12 over 13. And then I can go 2 ways. I know that tells me it's negative, but I also know that that tells me it's negative, so it's negative 12 over 13. And my cosine of theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, so it's 5 over 13. Now I go down here, I know that only tan is positive, so that means cosine is negative, so that guy's negative as well. So my sine is negative 12 over 13, my cosine is negative 5 over 13. There's some other problems like this on this YouTube channel that might help you out if you're still confused. I did some other ones from an old study guide, so feel free to check those guys out.